Good.
Sorry, I was like,
I said, oh no! It
It's not
was the worst place to.
Yeah. Doesn't matter, it's just like, it's just kind of like rich stuff.
Nice, very controlled.
Good afternoon. My name is Anne Chavone. As Associate Dean for Academic Affairs at the School of Law, I declare the 2024 Thomas R. Kline School of Law of Duquesne University commencement ceremony open and direct the academic procession to begin. Will the audience please rise?
Good afternoon. I'm April Barton, Dean of the Thomas R. Kline School of Law of Duquesne University. It is my honor to open the commencement exercises for the class of 2024. To open this afternoon's program, I ask you to remain standing for the national anthem sung by Deborah Zugates. On behalf of the faculty, I welcome and salute the class of 2024. I am pleased, yes, give them a round of applause. I am pleased to announce that 159 graduates will receive the degree of Juris Doctor this afternoon. I welcome the families and friends of the graduates because without your support, the class of 2024 would not be here today. Before proceeding, I would like to welcome supporters, advisors, and members of our university administration joining us on stage. First, Duquesne University President Ken Gormley, who has served as a member of our law school faculty for 30 years, 8 of those as Dean of our School of Law, before becoming University President. President Gormley is an exceptional combination of vision and values, and we are so very grateful for his leadership of our university. Next, alumnus Thomas R. Kline, nationally renowned trial attorney and our most generous benefactor, whose passion for our students and their futures is unmatched, and I could not be more pleased that our law school now bears his name. Pamela Wilkins, our Senior Vice President for Legal Affairs and General Counsel. Father John Fogarty, 24th Superior General of the Congregation of the Holy Spirit and Senior Advisor to the President for Spiritan Mission and Culture. William Jenneret, Senior Vice President of Civic Engagement and External Relations. Gabriel Welsh, Vice President for Marketing and Communications. Crystal McCormick Ware, Chief Diversity Officer and Senior Advisor to the President for Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion. The Honorable Maureen Kelly, member of our University Board of Directors and immediate past chair of our Law School Board of Advisors, and Marie Miley Jones, former chair of our University Board of Directors and chair of our Law School Board of Advisors. I value each of you more than you know, and I appreciate your support of our law school. In the first few rows, I'm pleased to introduce our absolutely exceptional and talented faculty who have challenged, mentored, taught, and inspired the graduates here today to become the professional lawyers and outstanding leaders you see here today. To begin the ceremonies, I ask Father Ray French, Senior Vice President for Mission and Identity, to offer the invocation. Father French.
Let us pray on this sacred and joyful day, asking God's Spirit to come to us as we celebrate and honor you, the class of 2024. We give thanks to your family and your friends, your teachers and mentors who have believed in you and supported you, especially in difficult times. Today is a celebration of awareness, aware that the justice you profess is central to your vocation and that the just laws foster the common good. For you are servants of truth, of justice, and of compassion. And God asks only one thing from you, that you will always act with justice, that you will love tenderly, and that you will always walk humbly with your God. We pray with grateful hearts in God's most holy name. Amen.
At this time, I am very pleased to introduce to you Natasha Patel and Adger Drummond, members of the class of 2024, who will present 2 special awards and speak on behalf of the graduates.
Before I begin my remarks, I have the honor of announcing 2 teaching awards. First are the Adjunct Awards. Criteria used in selecting the recipients include enthusiasm for teaching and learning, interest in the students, sensitivity to the learning environment, and innovation of instruction. This year's recipients are John Getz for the fall semester and Martin McCown for the spring semester. Please stand and be recognized. The second award is the Excellence in Teaching Award, which recognizes a professor who has made outstanding contributions in teaching. The recipient must also demonstrate the ability to engage student actively in the learning process through teaching that is intellectually rigorous and innovative. I am pleased to announce that this year's recipient is Professor Ryan Williams. Good afternoon, faculty, honored guests, proud parents and families, and my fellow graduates. As we reflect back on our law school journey, every one of us walking across this stage today has overcome some obstacle to reach this moment. Whether it was getting into law school, navigating systematic challenges, or even battling our own self-doubts, every one of us has endured something to reach this moment. Please never overlook that. Our journey has shaped who we are, and more importantly, who we plan to become. We are former paralegals, teachers, military veterans, and so much more. And although we all had different paths that led us here, we shared and bonded over similar sentiments in law school. Often than not, we questioned how we got here and what was going to come next. See, as the daughter of immigrants who did not have the opportunity to finish high school, admittedly, I have felt the weight of imposter syndrome, doubting whether I belonged in higher education. However, with my backpack full of dreams, I eventually found a sense of belonging here at the law school and in Pittsburgh. And so many of us here today have had similar stories, each with our own unique struggles. But do not let imposter syndrome diminish your accomplishments. Never overlook the resilience, determination, and grit that you all possess. We are all deserving of the rights and responsibilities of this degree. In the face of uncertainty and adversity, it is natural to fear failure, to view it as a sign of inadequacy or defeat. However, do not be afraid to fail. Inevitably, we are going to run into challenges and failures. We won't always win that motion or trial, get a favorable outcome in a matter, or even get that job that we're eyeing. But failure is inevitable, and we should not be afraid. While the mindset, failure is not an option, often drives many of us to excel, We must also embrace failure as a natural part of learning. In embracing that failure, remember that to fail, it is just the first attempt in learning. Finally, our journey moving ahead will be just as unpredictable as the one that led us here. As we prepare to embark on the road ahead of us, let our failures become the stepping stones to our success and purpose. Thank you, and congratulations, everyone.
Thank you, Natasha, for that incredible and sobering message, reminding us all to allow our failures to become the stepping stones of our success and our purpose in this life. Because blessed is the person who finds their purpose in this life and can be found manifesting that purpose. The manifestation of purpose simply means to bring to life, to make it your reality. Now, the most effective method of finding our purpose begins first with the reflection of ourselves. And to adequately reflect on ourselves, we have to analyze who we were yesterday, who we are today, and who it is that we aspire to be tomorrow. And with that, it's imperative that we examine how we approach each and every day that we're given. As it states in Jeremiah, chapter 32, verse 19, "Great are the purposes, but mighty are the deeds." Our deeds are the catalysts which propel us not into only finding, but understanding and manifesting our purpose in this life. And therefore, it should be our collective goal to embody decency in every deed that we undertake. A few years ago, all of us came here with the pursuit of pursuing law to fulfill our purpose or manifest our purpose in this life. And we shouldn't use the time that we've had here to prioritize a life of vanity and things. Rather, we should use our time here to prioritize a life that is rooted in decency. The amount of money that we make should not be the central reason why we came here, but rather the deeds that we undertook in pursuit of such. Moreover, it's absolutely necessary to understand that in the pursuit of manifesting your purpose, there will be people, there will be things, and there will be situations that come into your life to frustrate that purpose. And the frustration of purpose is inevitable. However, the power in which that frustration has depends solely on your reaction to it. You can allow the frustrations of life to impair your success, or you can elect to have those frustrations serve as the foundation for manifesting your purpose, and the choice is totally yours. Those same hurdles that can deter you or can frustrate your purpose can even have you not even attempting to manifest your purpose. A truly great man once said, "You must never be satisfied with success, and you should never be discouraged by failure." Indeed, failure can be sad, but the greatest sadness is not to try and to fail, but to fail to try. And in the end, what truly matters is that we've always lived life to the hilt. Strong, brave, unafraid of controversy, unyielding in our convictions, and decent in our deeds. And that is the epitome of living life to the hilt. Therefore, to find our purpose, again, we must first find the decency from within ourselves. We must confront and conquer that which is there to frustrate our purpose, and the cultivation of that decency into deeds is the blueprint for manifesting our purpose in this life. And in concluding, I would like to genuinely thank all of our professors, all of our admin, because we wouldn't have been able to do it without any of you. And you guys have been the glue that has helped us get through this journey of law school. Through the tough times, you encouraged us, and through times of success, you applauded us. To the deans and the administration, thank you for your guidance. We could not have done it without you either. and the guidance that you have displayed on us, we will carry through the rest of our lives. But most of all, thank you to our friends and our families, because without you, none of us would be in the situations that we're currently in. To our friends, both those who we have made here and those who we have had prior to law school. You have been the voices of reason when we needed it. You have been comforting ears to listen to our problems, and you have been the glue that has helped us maintain our sanity in law school. And lastly, to our families, both those who are present and those who have departed. To those who are present, you have provided us the structure that has propelled us into the position that we are currently in, and we are forever and eternally appreciative of all of you. You've shown us the care, the discipline, and the love that we've all needed to get to this point. And to those loved ones who have departed from us, it's a bittersweet moment, and I know that many of us can relate to that sentiment. For me, it's my late sister Erica, who passed in the weeks of me coming to law school. One of the last things that I told my sister was I was going to pursue an education and I was going to finish it for her, and this is the culmination of all of it. But speaking to a broader sense, because many of us have those stories and many of us have loved ones who we've lost along the way. We know that you are with us in spirit. So let us use the lessons that you taught us, the love that you gave us, and the memories that we are blessed to have as the foundation which catapults us into not only finding, but achieving and ultimately manifesting our purpose in this life. We hope that we have made all of you proud. We hope that we have made those who are not here proud. Thank you, and God bless you all.
Thank you, Natasha and Adger, for your absolutely inspiring remarks. Well done. It is my great honor to address all of you today, particularly the class of 2024. I remember looking out over your class and welcoming you at orientation, and now here we are at your commencement. As I was thinking back to our orientation together, I recalled the oath that you took that spoke to 4 core values. Value number 1, integrity. Integrity is the cornerstone of our profession. Duquesne Kline lawyers are ethical. We are honest, and we do the right thing, always, even when it is harder or inconvenient. Duquesne Kline lawyers don't just aim to meet the minimum standards of professional conduct. We set the highest standard, and we raise others to meet that high standard as well. Value number 2, diligence. Every client deserves our best. Lives and liberty are in our hands, and we must never forget that. Duquesne Kline lawyers know that every case and every matter deserve our complete attention and care. We don't take shortcuts, ever. Value number 3, respect for others. Duquesne Kline lawyers treat others with respect, and that is everyone, even those from whom we may be different or those with whom we may disagree. We engage in respectful discourse, we treat everyone with collegiality, and we take time to connect with their innate humanity. And finally, value number 4, justice. Justice is the very purpose of our legal system. Justice is fairness and impartiality. It is our system of laws and civil society. Justice is fundamental to our democracy. Duquesne Kline lawyers use their skills to actively contribute to our system of justice and a greater good. We are inspired by our namesake, Thomas R. Kline, to uphold each of these values, to serve our profession with integrity and character, and serve clients with compassion and dignity. By becoming a Duquesne Kline lawyer and leading with these 4 values, we can impact the future of our profession and our society in profound ways. You have each been uniquely prepared to be transformational leaders. You have shown over these past few years your desire and your drive to uplift others and to make the world a better place. Your passion for knowledge and truth is apparent. You embody the spirit and mission of Duquesne, and I know that you will carry your innate empathy and goodness with you throughout your careers. Thank you for the inspiring example you have set over these past several years. It has been an absolute joy to get to know you and to watch each of you shine. And I truly mean it when I say that it's because of all of you that I have the best job in the world. You are the class of 2024 and will always have a special place in my heart. Thank you for all you have given to each other and to all of us. You are why all of us as staff, administration, and faculty do what we do every single day. You are the next generation of ambassadors and protectors of the law, the future of our profession. And with you, I know that our future is in the very best of hands. Thank you, class of 2024. I now have the pleasure of announcing several important awards bestowed at commencement. First, the Thomas R. Kline Innovation in Teaching Award, awarded to the full-time faculty member who best demonstrates innovative and creative teaching methods that serve pedagogical needs of our students and advances legal pedagogy generally. This award goes to Professor Tara Wilkie for her leadership and innovations in building significant collaboration. Stand up, Professor Wilkie. For building significant collaboration between our legal writing, academic excellence, and bar studies program, and expertly overseeing our Sorbonne University Faculty Exchange Program. Next, the Thomas R. Kline Meritorious Service Award, awarded to the full-time faculty member whose contributions to the law school and its mission exceeded expectations and has had a positive impact on our university and our community. This award goes to Professor Bruce Ledowitz. Please stand, Professor Bruce Ledowitz. Bruce has served for many years as an exemplary chair of several very key faculty committees, including our Faculty Hiring Committee and our Journal Rank and Tenure Committee. Finally, the Murray Scholarship Faculty Award. The Murray Award for Faculty Scholarship this year is being bestowed upon Professor Ashley London. Please stand, Professor London. For her impactful scholarship in the area of ethics and professional responsibility. Next, it is my honor to present the law school's top 3 student awards to our most deserving graduates. The first award is the John J. Shulo Peer Excellency Award, named in honor of the late John J. Shulo, who served as the 8th Dean of our School of Law. This award is given to a graduating student who, in the judgment of the graduating class, is worthy of the admiration and respect of their fellow students. This year's recipient is Elisa Ambrose. Please stand to be recognized, Elisa. There she is. The next award is the Dr. John and Liz Murray Award for Excellence in Student Scholarship, which is named in honor of the university's 11th president, Dr. John Murray, and his wife, Liz. This award is presented to the graduating student who authored the most outstanding published law review article of anyone in the graduating class. I'm pleased to announce that this year's recipient is Olivia Giles. Olivia, would you please stand up? The final award I have to present today on behalf of the entire law school faculty is the President Ken and Laura Gormley Distinguished Student Award. This special award is made to the graduating students, one from the day division and one from the evening division, who in the judgment of the faculty have displayed general scholastic excellence and who have performed meritorious service to the law school. I'm delighted to announce that this year's recipients are Jennifer Murray and Kirsten Garbenis. It is now my great pleasure to introduce President Ken Gormley, the 13th President of Duquesne University, to offer remarks and to introduce today's distinguished commencement speaker.
Thank you very much, Dean Barton, and good afternoon. My name is Ken Gormley. I have the privilege of serving as the 13th President of Duquesne University. First, welcome to all of the members of the incredible Duquesne Kline School of Law class of 2024, and to your families and friends. It is a special honor to be with you here for this commencement ceremony, and we are so pleased that our law school's namesake, Tom Kline, has flown in from Philadelphia today to be here with us to celebrate your achievements. And before we go any further, we all know, as Dean Barton said, that you graduates would not be here today without the love and support of some very special people. So could I ask to stand all parents, grandparents, spouses, and significant others of the graduates so we can see you? Come on, stand up. All right, wave, blow kisses. Come on, show your appreciation. This is a happy time, and I want you to remember it. Wow, you got a lot of applause there. As Dean Barton mentioned, I had the privilege of serving as a member of this esteemed law school faculty for 30 years, 8 of them as dean, before taking on this current role. And I have even taught a couple of these students in my Presidents in the Constitution course, so I know them well. Today, as president of this historic institution, I want graduates to honor your achievements, congratulate each of you on attaining this singular personal and professional accomplishment. As you know, law school is hard enough, but you completed your law degrees in the aftermath of a global pandemic, and you did it with courage, tenacity, and resolve. And now, as you go forth with your Duquesne Kline law degrees, you're destined to be leaders of the bench, the bar, and of our democratic system of laws and justice in the years ahead. As we celebrate together this important milestone, I want to remind you that you are receiving 2 things of immense value today. The first, obviously, is your degree from Duquesne Kline School of Law, which now will allow you to serve others and make meaningful contributions for the rest of your lives. And as someone who had the privilege of practicing law before I went into teaching for my career, I know how special it is to be in that position to serve others in that way. But you're forever connected as well to the esteemed School of Law faculty who have taught you well, including those professors who were just honored with these special awards. Ladies and gentlemen, this is truly one of the best and most impressive law school faculties in the United States. Can we have another round of applause for them, please? So, graduates, in addition to attaining your degrees as you walk across the stage shortly today, there is something else worth celebrating as you mark this milestone. You have, as Adger said in his beautiful student remarks, gained lifelong friends and colleagues during your time here at Duquesne. The friendships and the relationships that you have made with your classmates and friends at this special law school will be among the most valuable things you ever receive in life. And navigating a post-pandemic world together makes these relationships even more powerful. They will be the key to even bigger things as you embark on your careers. And I can assure you there will be a lot of exciting opportunities lying ahead. These law school fellow classmates and friends have been there for you, and now they will always be there with you, as will the faculty of this law school that has a 113-year legacy. You will look to these same friends and classmates in the years ahead when you achieve new successes 35 years from now, or whatever it is, and I've seen this play out with my students over the years. You may not believe this, but you will be there for each other when one of you is elected to the state Supreme Court, or appointed to head a major law firm, or one of you becomes a state senator, or is elevated to a prominent position of public service like our distinguished speaker today, Judge D. Brooks Smith. There is no question those things are going to happen to you because members of this class have the talent, the drive, and the leadership skills that will set you apart. Today, you become alumni of one of the nation's finest and most rigorous institutions of legal education. Ladies and gentlemen, I can personally vouch for this class of 2024, and I can't imagine a better class to represent Duquesne Kline Law School in the professional world as leaders of the bench, the bar, and our society for years and years to come. And so, on behalf of more than 8,000 current law school alumni and over 100,000 Duquesne University alumni, I salute all of you on this magnificent achievement as you receive your well-earned Juris Doctorate degrees and join the elite group of Duquesne Kline Law alums who have come before you for more than a century. Class of 2024, I can only say we are enormously proud of you. But before we get to those degrees, it's now my honor to introduce our keynote speaker, the Honorable D. Brooks Smith. He is a legendary figure among the bench and bar, not just in this region, but nationally. Judge Smith currently serves as senior judge on the United States Court of Appeals for the Third Circuit. So all of you graduates know that covers Pennsylvania, New Jersey, and Delaware, also the Virgin Islands. But before that, Judge Smith served as chief judge of that prestigious court for a number of years, and prior to that, he was chief judge of the U.S. District Court of the Western District of Pennsylvania here. Judge Smith began his career as a district attorney in Blair County, Pennsylvania, and as a managing partner of a prominent firm in his hometown of Altoona. He was then appointed to the federal trial bench by President Ronald Reagan in 1988, and then he was elevated to the Federal Appeals Court by President George W. Bush in 2002. Chief Justice John Roberts of the U.S. Supreme Court appointed Judge Smith to chair key committees, including of the Judicial Conference of the United States. He's also been called upon to assist in efforts to advance the rule of law in other countries, consulting with judicial systems in Central and Eastern Europe, and teaching judicial training sessions in Albania, Bosnia, Bulgaria, Latvia, Kosovo, Serbia, and the Philippines, to name a few. A highly respected scholar and jurist, he is the recipient of numerous awards, including the Distinguished Alumni Award at Penn State University, as well as the Judge Justin Johnson Award for Pennsylvania for Modern Courts to recognize his passionate support of judicial independence. A tireless champion of civics education, starting at a young age, and of civil discourse, Judge Smith is truly renowned, one of the most respected voices on that subject in the nation. I have been honored to know and work with Judge Smith for nearly 4 decades. He's truly one of the most impressive, inspiring jurists I've ever met, and I am honored to also call him a friend. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our keynote commencement speaker, the Honorable D. Brooks Smith.
My friends, thank you for allowing me to participate in this day of celebration. And yet we gather for more than celebration. Today is also a day of recognition, and I mean recognition that our system of justice is not just alive and well, but that it is being renourished because of what you have achieved and by what you will be bringing to our shared calling. You, the newly minted lawyers of Duquesne Kline's class of 2024, now join the ranks of so many generations of men and women who have lawyered and labored, and in doing so strengthened and preserved our rule of law. That rule of law is the foundation of a system that provides fairness, strives to achieve that sometimes elusive thing called justice, and offers an orderly and disciplined process for finding facts. Let me be clear. I'm not suggesting that we in the law are seekers and custodians of ultimate truths. That search is within the province of Duquesne's spirit and founders, and also, to resort to a phrase we sometimes use in litigation, others similarly situated. We work in the earthly field of jurisprudence, not theology. Yet our domain as lawyers, law and fact, still requires more than just knowledge of how our system works. It calls each of us to dedicate ourselves to what we know to be true, the existence of legal principles we've been taught, and their fair and equal application to all. And it calls us also to advocate only for facts that are supportable by established rules of evidence. I wonder if some of you, upon arriving here a few years back, had some of the same notions that I had long ago when I started law school. I expected to be taught some readily ascertainable legal principles. I was caught off guard. There were no lawyers in my family. I didn't know the difference between a restatement and recross-examination, for that matter. But I thought my studies would be an encounter with a host of black-letter rules. Well, that may be the claim of some civil law systems in other countries, but not here. We all know by now that American jurisprudence is not simply the stuff of rote recitation, nor is law, as Justice Holmes admonished, some brooding omnipresence in the sky. Rather, as a law professor friend of mine likes to tell one else, law is hard. I agree, even at my age, and I'll bet most of you think so too. Among the most valuable lessons you have learned here at Duquesne Kline is the crucial role of process. I've worked with judges all over the world, and I've yet to encounter a legal system as committed to process as what ours is, its fairness and its accessibility. The American system does not function on principles of law and findings of fact alone. It is dependent upon the fairness of legal process. And without that process, those principles and findings would be empty words lacking in legitimacy. A regularized, fair, and open process assures that, as one fine trial judge I knew decades ago liked to put it, everyone gets the same strike zone. That's the professional realm that each of you has signed up for. And it is an important civics lesson, I hope, that you will teach wherever you go. Teach it to your family, to your friends, your clients and colleagues. It is something every citizen needs to know. Our system isn't perfect, but it's better than I've seen anywhere else, wherever I've gone in the world. I entered the legal profession at a time when the rule of law had recently been put to a critical test. Those were the so-called Watergate years, when our country was embroiled in turmoil, fed by an unpopular war and by political scandals. What made such an early impression on me was that all too many young lawyers had been caught up in criminal wrongdoing in Watergate. In their youthful ambition, they covered up crimes and they obstructed justice. Some went to prison. Watching those scandals unfold was for me akin to watching a Greek tragedy. Yet the rule of law survived. Amidst all the wrongdoing that Watergate was about, it became an object lesson in what a lawyer should not be. After serving a prison sentence, one of the convicted lawyers actually wrote a book that he titled Integrity. Apparently, he learned that particular lesson a bit too late. Of course, being a good lawyer is about upholding the highest principles of our profession. It's not to simply avoid conduct that is unlawful and unethical. It means embracing the qualities that we regard as genuine human goodness. You have learned law here, and you have been taught some of the skills of practicing it. But these are only the start to becoming the good lawyer. Giving your word matters. Promises and commitments matter. Fulfilling the reasonable expectation of others will determine how you will be regarded both in the legal world and beyond. Virtue, rectitude, dignity, all of it matters. So does basic human kindness. Hard work and preparation, trite as that may sound, will impress your fellow professionals. They'll recognize in time your diligence. Clients will expect it from you. I can think of no greater compliment than having one of your peers say about you, she or he is a good lawyer. That, my friends, in our profession is the coin of the realm. You leave this place having been steeped through text, teaching, and example in the full meaning of professional responsibility. Carry those lessons with you, always. But you didn't come here today to listen to advice from me, I know that. So I'll not offer any more of it. What I will do is leave you with one word, because you won't remember anything else I've said. I can't recall anything that my law school commencement speaker told us, and he was U.S. Supreme Court Justice Tom Clark. I just ask you to remember that single word, a word which has profound implications for everything you will do as the beneficiaries of an education in the law. Reputation. Reputation, reputation, reputation. That is a short line from Shakespeare. The tragic lament of the character Cassio from the play Othello. I have lost my reputation, he moans. I have lost the immortal part of myself. Cassio may even have been falsely accused, but his pain came from the fear that he had lost part of himself. Build a reputation in the law, or in whatever you do. A reputation for honesty and fact, and for hard work, and for reliability. Build it brick by brick, deed by deed, day by day, but build it. The late Justice Scalia authored a number of books. The book I'm thinking about right now is titled Making Your Case. The very last sentence of that work is a piece of advice for legal advocates. I promised you no more advice, but this is from Justice Scalia. Argue not just for the day, but for your reputation. I wish you careers that are both challenging and fulfilling. And please remember with fondness, as members of the class of 2024, your roots in the law which were nurtured here at Duquesne Kline. Thank you very much.
Commencement ceremonies are important occasions to come together, to reflect on our mission and our goals, to remember the happy and good times, and to celebrate the accomplishments and excellence of others. For this reason, we take great pride in calling forward the law school's graduating students. It is to these students that we dedicate today's program. To begin the presentation of diplomas, I ask the Associate Dean for Students, Ella Quiznick, to come forward and announce the names of the graduates.
Will the graduating class of 2024 of the Thomas R. Kline School of Law please come forward? Landon J. Allison. Turn around back here. Elisa L. Ambrose. Jenna Anderson. Thomas H. Ayub IV. Jason Christopher Baginski. Ryan Timothy Bald. Morgan Alexis Barker. Sierra K. Bartik. Samuel P. Baser. Logan Edward Bennett, summa cum laude. Emma Elizabeth Betts. John Francis Brophy, cum laude. Emily Catherine Bookman. Mohammed Saifullah Birney. Olga Sinoverska Butler, cum laude. Keenan Carlin. Corinne Marie Chaplin. Antonio Edward Sean Cheatham. Anne E. Cheatham, cum laude. Rebecca Rose Tofaulo, magna cum laude. Kateri Marie Christinas, magna cum laude. David G. Semino. Chloe Susanna Clifford. Emily Marie Kleitz, cum laude. Courtney Ray Conway, cum laude. Sean Cooley. Sydney Nicole Croft, magna cum laude. Stephen Richard Cuddy. Madeline P. Darr. Brad DeFontes. Grace E. Delaney. Ting Dong. Olivia Alexandra Donia, magna cum laude. Adger W. Drummond II. Felicia Kathleen Dusha. Benjamin Eaton. Garrett Ellick. Margaret Ann Ellis. Shira Rachel Elovic. Benjamin R. Fisher, cum laude. Michael F. Fisher. Trevor Flynn. Riley Ann Frank. Noah J. French. Christian Gallen, magna cum laude. Kirsten Brocious Garbenis, magna cum laude. Olivia Clementina Giles, cum laude. Gabriella A. Godleski, cum laude. Alexandra Nicole Graff, cum laude. Jada Chantel Gudry. Madison Zimzak Ham. Madeline Harper Hansman. William Andrew Hartner. Robert Parkinson Helweg. Eliza Ray Hensgrico, summa cum laude. Dominic James Height. Stefan Francis Hoffman, summa cum laude. Austin J. Homorowski. Liza L. Honecker. Anne Elizabeth Hoover, summa cum laude. Abigail Lauren Hudock. Elizabeth Regan Jarvis. Lynn Ainsley Jaworski. Jagrup Kaur. Laura Ann Keller. Terrence Anthony Kibble. Kelsey Michelle Cook. Megan Catherine Coma. Bradley Criley. Daniel James Larimer. Brenna Lawler. Timothy Christopher Lesso. Alexander J. Lovrich. Kyle Leland Lowers. Dylan McGill. Kian Malcolm. Roshni Demont Master. Caitlin Michelle McDonough, cum laude. Ryan James McIntyre. Margaret McElroy. Rachel McTurnan. Mara Mercadante, cum laude. Alex Blair Miller. Joshua Miller. Aubrey Marie Malloy. Joseph Mingyon. Ryan Morden. Olivia Ann Muha. Jacob R. Muir. Rita Murphy. Jennifer Murray, summa cum laude. Chantal Joan Nome. Claire J. Nyberg. Jesse Diener Nelms, cum laude. Ashley Eileen Newman. Morgan Lee Null. Olivia Caroline O'Donnell. Geraldine Ndidi Kesena Ojukwu. Allison O'Keefe. Brian Michael O'Loughlin. Joseph Thomas Papadakis. Natasha Bharat Kumar Patel. Nicholas Patrick Picarillo, summa cum laude. Sarah Pickus Herspold. Joseph Benjamin Pisano. Nathan E. Palasic. Daniel Francis Pollock. Noah R. Port, cum laude. Jedediah Price Yukonavich. John M. Quinn. Janet Page Rafferty. Joseph Connor Razuski. Aaron Isaac Razzo. Caitlin L. Reed. Madison Nicole Reed. Eric David Ridings. Alyssa Catherine Rispoli. Brianna Robles. Douglas Rudzinski. Wendy Salazar Galvin. Vittorio Alexander Santucci. Isabella R. Scacera. Jeffrey Charles Schindel, Jr. Casey Seaman. Cameron B. Siegfried. Jamie Rose Shore. Joseph Dominic Sabeto. John Francis Sylvester, summa cum laude. Fiona Taylor Skinner. Stefan Alexander Slavkovich. Jonathan Jet Slusser. Michaela Smith. Logan Thomas Myers. Jocelyn Marie Sudar. Kate Gillum Sullivan. Tyler John Tenney. Allison Thompson. Victoria Lynn Thorpe, summa cum laude. Samantha Lee Tipton. Amelia Rose Trello. Trenton M. Troxel. Savannah Marie Burnett. James Vinsky, cum laude. Elizabeth Nicole Vogt. Edward Walsh. Madison A. Walsh. Lauren Watkins. Grace Marie Weichler. Jamila Ayana Wesley. Megan Alana Wright. Carolyn Marie Zeiss. Melissa Zentz.
As Dean of the Thomas R. Kline School of Law of Duquesne University, and on behalf of the law school faculty, I present to President Gormley these students who have completed their academic curricula and are entitled to recognition. President Gormley, please confer upon them the degrees they have earned.
Okay, this is the moment we've been waiting for, so graduates, can all of you please rise? Okay, hold it, folks. It's not official yet. Don't get ahead of yourselves. It's not official. Okay. You want them to get their degrees, don't you? Okay, graduates. As president of Duquesne University of the Holy Spirit, and by the authority vested in me by the Board of Directors of Duquesne University and by the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, I hereby confer upon you the degrees you have earned with all of the rights, privileges, and obligations pertaining thereto. Congratulations, graduate. It is official. Congratulations, the class of 2024. Okay, you may be seated. Well, this is a boisterous crowd. I think there's going to be a few champagne toasts after this, I suspect. Now, to offer some brief closing remarks today, I am honored to welcome our esteemed Duquesne University alumnus and namesake of the Thomas R. Kline School of Law of Duquesne University, Tom Kline. Ladies and gentlemen, he is literally one of the foremost trial lawyers in the United States, but he's also a person deeply committed to professional ethics, to the paramount importance of making the justice system work fairly for all who appear before it, and to the proposition that graduates of this special law school, all of these graduates who just received their degrees, should be equipped to serve as tomorrow's leaders, both in the legal profession and also in society more broadly. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming our own Duquesne Kline rock star, Mr. Tom Kline.
I stand between you and the champagne. And they only allotted me 45 minutes. And now the bad news. You have to study for the bar exam. I want to talk to you briefly about finding your passion and finding your cause. I am fond of saying that there is no undersupply of causes for which to advocate, and there is no overabundance of advocates to advocate for those causes. And you should find, if I had a wish for you and a dream for you, it would be to find that cause for which you will advocate and in which you will succeed. And I want to pick up on what Judge Smith so eloquently said, and thank you for being here, Your Honor, and thank you for your decades of service to this country. And that is that one word. They say that reinforcement, I'm an old 6th grade school teacher, and reinforcement counts. And so if there is one thing to take from your commencement with you today, is your diploma. And you will get one diploma, and you will get one law license, and you will have one reputation. Guard it zealously. zealously advocate for your clients, and zealously guard your reputation. Godspeed, congratulations, you are the best. Class of 2024.
And now I'd like to move to the closing segment of this ceremony with the singing of the Alma Mater by alumna Debbie Zugates. Following the Alma Mater, Father Raymond French will offer the benediction. Now please welcome back the talented Debbie Zugates.
Alma Mater, O Duquesne, guide and friend of our youthful days, we who tend your bright lit flame, our loyal voices raise as we face new tasks in times ahead, marching always by your light. We draw upon your wisdom, strength, leading to great heights. March forward ever, Alma Mater, famed Duquesne, with your red rings might. May your spirit forever guide us. Hail to thee, hail to thee, all hail to thee, Duquesne.
Let us pray. God of all worlds, you have encouraged and inspired many. Be with our graduates as they begin to live the next chapter in their lives, confident that the gifts, the talents, and the charism which they possess will sustain their journey, leaving them open to hearing the cries of the human heart. Along the way, you will be faced with many choices. Choose what is right, what is true, what is honorable, and what is just. As you step forward into the world that awaits, comfort any fears or apprehensions with the full knowledge that you are not alone. Be strengthened by the Spirit who gives life, and may the peace and love of God always reside in your hearts, both now and forever. Amen.
This concludes our 2024 commencement ceremony. Thank you. Thank you all for coming. You are all welcome to a reception on the concourse level. I ask you to please remain in your places while the faculty and graduates leave the auditorium.